Here I am. Hello, everybody. Back with more MR2 stuff. Like I said, it's what we do. Just gonna continue confuse you. Probably am gonna confuse you. Just gonna continue on the front end of this guy here. I don't know. Let's see what all we can get accomplished today too. I'll try and keep these videos down to like 15 minutes instead of the crazy 40-minute ones. And you guys should edit those videos too, because those videos are long, like super long footage and whatnot like that too. To stay up until like 4 in the morning, editing for you guys, you know. So it's like pretty long too. So if I can keep them a little bit shorter, probably a little bit good on me too. Maybe, I don't know. Got them out on my 15th Dr. Pepper. I gotta pay. I don't know, let's see here. Well, we pretty much got the wiring harness all torn through. I'll show you guys too. I haven't even cleaned up any of my tools. Let's see here, function this guy. Yeah, see, I didn't do too much there. I'm using the full sensor on the camera today. I've been using the other sensor so far, and see if this one's a little bit better definition too. I think it's a little bit better frame rate. It might still be set on 30. I'm not sure, but it's not too bad when we're looking around here. Let me give you guys the slow and steady. Anyways. We're really close to tearing this guy open right here too. The Intimidator. Like I said, I really like these 3 SGTs. I think they're capable of a lot of stuff. Here we go. Stuff. It's a pile of parts now. I don't know what we're doing. So I think we're just gonna continue chasing this wiring harness around. One thing that I did learn when I was doing a few different engines on these guys, that if you can split this guy open while it's still attached a little bit, it's mondo beneficial. So we're gonna tackle that first and split this guy open, expose the wiring harness inside too. So when we're pulling it back through, we don't have to pull it through all these bends and stuff like that. So just the way things are done, I think here in Toyota land. My cigarette's about out. I need to ash it. These are my problems. All right, so I think I might have lied to you guys again. I think we actually might have to explore around in here a little bit. And see where a few of these connectors lie, because I think they almost want you to pull the this portions of this side through the bulkhead that way, if I'm looking at things correctly. But let's just explore around in here a little bit and see what we find, really, because I think that there's going to be a couple connectors right here on the flip side of things, on the interior side of the firewall. And we're gonna be looking good like that. I don't even know if they call this a firewall actually too, because ain't no fire is gonna happen up front. So I spent a little bit of time exploring in here. I got the crash bar out and just kind of yanked around on a few different wires. I've kind of determined that I need to get this heater box out before I can see the firewall well enough to know what I'm going after next. This is just part of doing these cars, you know what I mean? You get set off to do one thing one day, and then you get completely sidetracked by something like this too. So I don't even know if this counts as a part 2, but we're gonna label it as one. There might even be a part 3, so I don't know, fuck off. No, just kidding. Right about here, but I did find a few more connectors. I got the airbag module removed, airbag control unit, all that stuff out. Few other random control boxes and one like that too. I don't remember what the hell this one was here. Speed control, probably for the fans. Damn, look how big that was.
I don't even know if you guys can see that too. Some of this old shit just trips me out. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have a cigarette. Oh, here we can hop around here. So got the heater hoses disconnected. Bushy and bushy. I also figured out how to fill up my battery tray with a bunch of coolant. That was a goal of mine there too. This is probably a little heater control valve right here that takes coolant in and out to your heater core here. So we're probably coming up from the radiator lines there too, or from the coolant lines up to this guy here. Actually, that's probably the outlet, so it's probably the inlet. Goes into your heater core, and then if this little valve is closed here, then it stops it from going down into the heater core there too, lets the coolant get nice and cold, and then if it is going to right back out into the good old remediator. I think I was one of those on the playground in elementary school. I don't know, let's get a cigarette lit and see what the hell's going on. Alright, so it looks like there was 3 different pieces to this guy. This is the first time I've ever gone chasing this deep into the dashes of the MR2s. I was trying to save some of this stuff to just show you guys what it does and stuff, and you know, if anybody ever needs it further on down the road for a street application, we'll make it happen. Defrost outlet too, that's why there's so many bugs in there, and this foam is just dry, powdery garbage from getting so warm over a period of time too. They make these little access tabs every so often too, so you can get in here and change stuff out. This was the part that was closest to the driver there. That didn't quite come all the way over, but as you can see, you got your heater core back in here with the 2 lines that go back to the firewall there, and if anybody ever asked you about this stuff, this one would be your blend door right there, and looks like the actuator right there for that one. And it almost looks as if there's another receiver dryer plate in here as well. Or is that just the heater core? That is just the heater core. All right, onto the middle portion here where it was all of the AC stuff. So you got your receiver dryer plate there, which I just totally destroyed by doing that, but that's cool. With all of the coolant lines, or the Freon lines, the R134 comes in through these guys, probably inlets right here through this pressure line, and then goes back out right through there with a little thermistor. On there too, but this one's not too sophisticated, but it is super gross inside these. I mean, just fucked up gross. Now come on over to the blower motor portion of it, and you got your resistor over here. Oh no, that's another blend door actually, so that'd be the main blend door, I bet. And this little basket is what moves the air around inside your car, and that's why it always makes that odd noise whenever your blower motor is going out. But you got the blower motor down there too. I didn't see a resistor on this entire thing, but maybe it's built into the blower motor itself. And it's hard to tell honestly too, because it's only a 2-pin going into it, but that's pretty much what I've accomplished so far today, really. But then not too bad, really. Kind of was a fight, I won't lie, kind of was a fight, really. I didn't film too much of it too, because I was just kind of exploring around, but I think we got the majority of the wiring harness loose or exposed that we need to. So we're moving on to the next thing. That's all. That's it. All right. So I kind of stopped and I just cleaned up a little bit too. My toolbox was just getting so full of tools on the top there that I couldn't take it anymore. So I had to clean. Yeah. No biggie though. Just kind of wanted to get all my stuff all gathered up in here so far that I've removed. and you know, just kind of give yourself a little bit better of a area to work into. No one likes a disorganized work area. But yeah, now I've exposed this guy right here was where the main trunk was pulling through, and it looks like it all does disconnect from right about there too. So I was pretty right on my theory to go from the interior here first and expose some of this other stuff too, because it looks like most of it's gonna pull through into here with the exception of this one spot right here. It's gonna pull out and then pull all the way through. Anyway, so yeah, let's get to some more shit. Yeah. Yeehaw. All right, another huge component out. This is the main fuse box with for the front here with the rest of the wiring harness. I didn't even need to split anything up. It all just actually pulled through the firewall there. But there was quite a bit of stuff to free up on the interior there too, to where it could even pull through in a procedure like this, really. But we got our fuse box with all of our grounds, which is what we really needed there too. We still have our good old ABS module or ABS control module there. I believe that is what that is. Oh no, it's a retractor control for the headlamps there. For the pop button up and down headlights. That was a little shout out to Donut there. Anyways, yeah, we got a lot of good stuff on here, all stuff that we needed to. We might even trim out all of this airbag stuff while we're in here too, because we pretty much don't need it, but I don't think it's gonna really cause any problems whatsoever too if we leave it in there. And we're looking for a little bit more speed than precision right now. Anyways, let's get this fucker out of the way and see what else we can tackle next week. So yeah, I pretty much ran up and along this firewall here, and then the fuse box sat right over in this little area here. And then if you do this, it looks really funny on camera. But yeah, I got coolant everywhere in here. Please don't judge me. Next week we'll be able to just tear out the last little bits of this stuff. We'll be able to get in towards these big old coolant pipes too. See exactly where we want to weld these guys and what angle we're gonna need out of them too for the new radiator setup. And man, we cruise through, honestly. I still have a video that I haven't edited of the wiper transmission, the wiper linkage removal, as well as the motor that was right over there too. But you know, I'll post that one sometimes. It probably is going to be one that somebody will use down the road sometime. But that fucking battery tray is a hell of a one to get out, man. That's no fun. What else? Yeah, we just pretty much killed we didn't even have a condenser or a compressor too, so all of these liquid lines are probably just gonna hit the wayside, maybe even hit the trash. Speaking of which too, it's when you're doing all this too, it's a good idea to get yourself every single time you do this, get yourself a little trash pile going, you know? And then a keep pile. My keep pile is kind of spread all over the place, but it's pretty easy to keep your eye on some of this stuff here. We'll keep all this stuff. I don't know, actually. I'll hold on to that one for you guys for a while too, but I don't think I'm gonna put too many years into keeping that thing warm and well lit there. But we're pretty much throwing most of them inside of the car here, just because that's where they're all gonna go, you know. It kind of makes sense to me. I don't know. Yeah, there's the whirly boys and all the fun stuff. Oh man, can't wait to get rolling on that stuff. But I will say, if you guys want to build a purpose race car, this is going to be really where the effort comes in, is really on your donor car. as well as putting in all of the effort on your new cage chassis too, because I swear if you decide to chintz out in places and do that type of game, man, you are the only person that pays those prices. So give yourself some time, you know what I mean, too. There's gonna be plenty of track days out there, even with the EPA, and do it right, you know? Don't half-ass this shit. That's what I see. That's what I see half of these cars full of, you know what I mean, too, is people, the one of the worst ones that I see is the people building the air dams up here in the front, and they still have the battery here. Don't do it. It's dumb. You don't need to be doing that stuff. I don't want to be the one even telling you guys that crap, you know? It's not for me to do. Just do it right. You don't have to go back and do it the second time. Come on, man. That's a Joe Biden for you. Come on, man, do it right. Do it right. You don't got to worry about it again in the future. Come on, man. Kind of sound like Matthew McConaughey there. Look how high we can get this. That's the, like, above view. Yep. I think I'm gonna finish cleaning up. I might do a few more things on the interior too, but I think this is probably where we're gonna end it for the day. Ow! Bad parts. That was the trash pile too. The trash pile came back to bite me. Do some more of this stuff. Might show you guys around the garden too. Our garden's looking really good. But yeah, we'll see you guys back here again next week. Same live time, same live channel. Yeah. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. I cleaned it all up though. I cleaned up most of it. All the dead stuff that was piled in here. You would not believe what you find when you tear these cars apart. But yeah. Peace. Chicken grease. Oh, that sucked.